Yes guys, how's it going? Welcome back to a new video. Hope you guys are all having a great Saturday. It is absolutely boiling out there. I am red hot. Had to come in here to get out the sun, to be honest, and talk about Newcastle United. There is plenty to talk about today. Out having a few beers in the garden, and I should say a big thank you to you guys for watching this video and hitting that subscribe button, because I know loads of you guys watch my videos every day but still have not hit that big red button. It really helps the channel. It's free to do so. And thank you to Colin, who sent me this, which was a nice surprise. Inside we have a can of Colin that I will definitely be drinking later on, and a glass with Rob on. So thank you very much. That's not a sponsor, that was just a nice gift. But we are here to talk about Newcastle United. First of all, we played our first pre-season friendly early on today. We won 5-1 against Gateshead. There was some players there, there was some players who weren't there, and obviously there was a few goals as well, so we will talk about that in a moment. And Agent Bruno is back at it again. Newcastle are now being linked with Lucas Paqueta once more and have reportedly placed a bid of around 40 million to Lyon for the player, which is extremely exciting. I think a lot of people are very keen on seeing Paqueta wearing that black and white shirt. There's some great photos going around of what he would look like. We will talk about that a little bit in this video as well. So we'll start things off with the pre-season friendly earlier on today against Gateshead. Again, it was red hot today, so no doubt it was a workout for the players. It was behind closed doors. There's been a few photos released. Again, it wasn't live streamed or anything like that, so I'm hoping maybe later on today we could see a bit of footage of the goals. I think Newcastle are holding that back just for now. But 5-1 win. Goals for Richie, Joe Linton, Almiron got 2, Longstaff got the 5th. So that was 5 goals there. The only player to play the full 90 minutes was Kel Watts, the youngster who we had on loan out last season. He's come back, he's part of the pre-season and was the only player to play 90 minutes. It was great to see. Elliot Anderson was involved as well, played a full 45 minutes. We pretty much changed the entire team over at half-time, which is what you expect in these pre-season friendlies, especially the first one back. I mean, again, some of the players, Trippier was on. He only got back to training on Wednesday. He's only had 3 days back and he's already been thrown into it. But Eddie Howe has spoken about that already. He wants to have lots of games in this pre-season. We've got 2 games at St James's Park alone at the end of this month. And as I talk right now, tickets are still available. So if you do fancy it, you can still go to either of those games on the Friday night or the Saturday at the end of the month. Be sure to go and take a look if you want to go and see the lads in action. Again, it's a friendly. There's 2 games back to back. I think there'll be a lot of rotation, and that's what we expect to see throughout the most of this pre-season. Players who did not feature in today's game against Gateshead were notably Agent Bruno. He was not there. Botman or Shaw. Again, I think some of the internationals have been given that little extended break. Obviously Trippier was there, but you look at the likes of Chris Wood, he didn't feature. He's been all the way off to New Zealand and all over the shop. Bruno was in China and all sorts. So I think those players need that little bit longer. Also, there was no Clark, there was no Hendrick, there was no Gale. These are the players who have been linked with, obviously, first of all, being moved down to the under-23s because Eddie Howe doesn't want them involved full stop, and are being linked with a move away. Now, the pre-season has obviously got kick-started, and a week yesterday, we play over in Austria. On the Friday the 15th, we play 1860 Munich, and then on the Monday, we play Mainz. So things are hotting up. There is not much time, to go until the pre-season is kind of in full swing. So it's great to see the lads heading out to Austria. No doubt they'll have a great time. The stadiums there look absolutely tremendous. And it does bring us on to the conversation of transfers. Obviously, we've done a great job of bringing in the goalie, the centre-back. We've kind of strengthened, again, build from the back. I've said it a few times now. We now need to go out there and pull in these attacking players. And you know what? Things have been heating up. We had some links to Marco Asensio yesterday. The links for Paqueta are riling up again. And I do think we are trying to get these deals done quick I think if we can get someone like Paqueta over the line before we head off to Austria, that would be the perfect way to do it. Again, we're being linked with Diaby, we're being linked with Asensio. The winger rumours are heating up as well, and I just think this is a big week for Newcastle. If we can try and land a few of these signings before we head out to Austria, before we head out to Portugal, I think a signing like this could well take a bit of time because it's a big player, it's big money, and I don't think it happens overnight, but it's certainly one that we seemingly are really trying to push for now. And again, Lucas Paqueta, the man who was linked earlier in the window, Bruno's had him in Newcastle, he's shown him the bridges, he's had him in his Newcastle top in his garden having a kick around. The last thing we need now is to get that man officially signed for the club, to have the midfield three, the Brazilian midfield three of Paqueta, Bruno, Joe Linton would be tremendous. And the reports are that Newcastle have placed a bid of 40 million for the Brazilian superstar. To be honest, that is Lucas Paqueta. I've done videos previously talking about the fact that we need to bring goals into this team, and that is what this man can provide. A fantastic talent, and Bruno's best mate as well. Just want to see him. It's just brilliant, isn't it? It was fantastic to see him already in Newcastle getting photos down on the quayside. How brilliant would it be if we could see him come in? Again, 24 years old, Brazilian national player, over 30 caps for Brazil. He's a number 10. He's the player who really, number 8, number 10, that kind of attacking midfielder role. And again, we've spoken a lot about needing to add goals to this team. Here's a question for you. This is one I've had with my friend literally 5 minutes ago while we've been out in the garden. We are talking about needing a striker. We need a winger, we know that. We need a striker as well. If it meant bringing in Paqueta and not bringing in a striker, would you do that? Would you go for Paqueta over a striker if that was the option? Striker, another striker, or Paqueta? Would you take Paqueta? Because for me, if Callum Wilson can stay fit and Paqueta can be that number 10, that attacking man behind him, that would be tremendous. But you're risking it on whether Callum Wilson can stay fit. For me, we've spoken about this already with kind of Diaby. Big money move for Diaby. Can we bring in Broja on a loan? He can be the man who sits behind Callum Wilson as number 2. If Callum Wilson does pick up a knock, we've got Broja on a loan, cost us nothing, or Chris Wood, and then we spend the money in the Paqueta, in the Diaby. That's what I would love to see this window. It's just whether we can get a player in on a loan deal for a striker. But if Callum Wilson can stay fit and we can bring a player in like Paqueta to add those goals, that would be spot on. And again, it's fantastic to hear that we are rumoured or linked with putting in a £40 million bid. It's also rumoured that he actually has a release clause of around 58 million. Just pay the 58 million. Just get him in now. He's got huge links with Arsenal right now. They have reportedly placed bids as well. Just 5 minutes ago before coming on, it's now being reported that Arsenal, it sounds like it's a bit of a bidding war, to be honest. It sounds like Arsenal have actually put in a bid of 42 million. So I don't know if we're playing a bit of tit for tat here on the we'll bid 1 million more than you to try and get the player. We beat them once. We beat them to Bruno. And Bruno and Paqueta are best mates. Surely they had that conversation where Bruno said to Paqueta, well, I've got the options of these two, I'm going to choose Newcastle. Surely if Paqueta has that option again, sorry, Bruno is his best mate, he chose Newcastle. Surely if Paqueta has that same option, he follows what his friend does. It would be very strange for him to choose Arsenal over us after presumably he's had those same conversations with Bruno already. But Bruno has said he wants his best mate to come and play football with him, and that's what I'm hoping is going to happen. Obviously, let me know your thoughts on Paqueta down in the comments. Really interested to know your thoughts on the idea of, can we put that money into Paqueta and Diaby or Paqueta and a winger and not spend on a striker, or do we need to prioritise that? It's a big priority this summer. Can we work a way around bringing in, again, not a new Number 9, not a new striker to replace Callum Wilson. Can we bring in someone to just help support that role, bolster that role, but spend the money somewhere else? And again, it sounds like Arsenal are really pushing for Paqueta. Again, the way I see him going to Arsenal is if maybe Newcastle are interested. He's a fantastic player. Who wouldn't be interested? But it's not. Is it not our priority position? Could he go to Arsenal if we maybe don't push quite as hard as maybe they are? I'm really hoping we are pushing for this guy because he's a tremendous talent. He's still so young, 24 years old. And again, we want to see that Brazilian midfield, don't we? And then who knows, maybe Neymar will be next. Possibly not. But let me know your thoughts on Paqueta down below. Let me know your thoughts on Agent Bruno. Is he going to get a fee for all this as well? He's already shown him around the town. He's probably got his house picked out already. Let me know your thoughts on Lucas Paqueta down in the comments. Let me know your thoughts on the pre-season friendly. Obviously, a great win against Gateshead to get things started, and I look forward to seeing how we do when we get over in Austria, then Portugal, and then again the 2 games at the end of the month at St James's Park. We are about 4 weeks till the start of the season now, so time is running down, and I do genuinely think this could be a big week for Newcastle. Again, we head off to Austria. I think we actually go on Wednesday or Thursday. Then the first game is on the Friday. So Eddie Howe wants these transfers done quickly. He doesn't want to be faffing on at the end of the window. Again, the window ends after the season starts, so really, you know, we could do with getting these done sooner rather than later, but I just think with the Paqueta, with the Diaby, these big money moves, big contract moves will never go through smoothly. They always take a bit of time, especially when you've got an Arsenal also battering down the door of Lyon, trying to get this player, and he's got some options. So I'm really hoping again that Bruno will be a big help to us to try and land that player, and we will have to see what happens next. But very, very exciting to hear that we have reportedly now placed a bid for the player. We will have to hear what happens next. Alright guys, thanks for watching. As always, drop a like if you did enjoy this video, and please subscribe if you haven't already. If you're still sitting here now watching me 12 minutes later and you haven't hit that big red button, please do so. It really helps the channel. And if you did enjoy this video, be sure to click here. I did a video about the refurbishment going on at St James's Park. It's very, very exciting. Obviously, the development will hopefully come soon, but for now, they are really sprucing up the joint, ready for the new season. Alright guys, thanks for watching. As always, enjoy your weekend, and I'll catch you later.